What's up, everybody? This is Joseph R. Wheeler III, the artist, the founder, and the president of the ONYXCON Foundation. And I'm doing a quick, I guess you could call this a Wheeler ride if you're familiar with all of our content and how I do these things I call Wheeler rides. And so the topic of today's discussion is a mix of another part of our content, what we call the business. If you've ever looked at those, if you're not familiar, go back through all of our feed and check out the business. And we spell it B-I-Z-N-E-S-S, the business, okay? I'm about to give y'all the business, okay? This is for all of my people who are in the film industry. These are for all the folks who are aspiring to do anything in the entertainment business. It doesn't have to be film. It can be, what I'm about to tell y'all can apply to anything, quite frankly. All of the arts, but especially those in the entertainment arts. So if you're a musician, you're a performer of any type, you know that world, if you're a model, it can be any of those different things. Trust me, what I'm about to tell you is something you can apply for life, all right? Okay, so the story is this. I'm gonna tell the story, but I want y'all to know the motto of the story. I want y'all to know the bottom line before I even get to it, and then I'm gonna remind you at the end, okay? Let it happen. That's it. Whatever it is, let it happen. Now, what am I talking about? You hear people use the phrase that you just let it happen. Don't push what's supposed to, whatever's meant to be shall be. That's another one you can add to that. Whatever's meant to be, you hear it all the time, shall be. You can always add the ultimate motto, never give up. Always keep going no matter what, right? But while you're never giving up and being present, doing whatever it is you do, understand what is meant to be shall be. So, let it happen. Here's a story, right? And this has happened to me so many times on set. I'll get to set, I'm doing background work, right? Now, of course, my ultimate goal is to be doing speaking roles. But in the Atlanta scene, most of what you're gonna get for many, many years while you're on the rise, to the top of that ladder, you're gonna do background, okay? There's generally no way around it. I mean, maybe you find a PA gig, you do some production assistant work, you do other parts behind the camera, but I promise you, more than likely, you found out about all of that because you were doing background and you just got on set, saw the way things work on set, and you say, ooh, I want to do that, and you figure out your place in the world and you go for it, okay? So, here's the bottom line. When you get to set, a lot of times doing background, they'll assign you a certain role. You know what that role is before you get there, typically. It's in your casting call, and I'm not going to be specific on this because it just happened, but I swear, this has happened to me so many times. This could have been any one of numerous days in my 9-year plus career. Yes, I'm on my 9th year in this thing. So, as they say, it takes about 10. Yeah, I'm on the verge of many things. I'm SAG-E now, I'm SAG eligible. Maybe I'll get into that in another video. I'm waiting on the thing to drop first. Look forward to that this fall. That's all I'll say. More on that as it gets closer to the day. I will let y'all know. Yeah. But the bottom line is this. You get on set, you know what you're going to be. Let's just say, I'm going to make something up. This has nothing to do with what I was just on. I just want to make sure that's very clear so people don't start trying to guess what show it was, a movie. It's not about that. NDAs in full effect, non-disclosure agreement. Let's just say I get to set and I'm supposed to be a yard guy, a lawn keeper, something like that, right? Okay. In the same scene, let's say something happens and they need paramedics to come in, okay? Right. So you got lawn care people with a company for that. Maybe you say there's 10 people doing that, and let's say there's 5 paramedics, right? These numbers don't matter. I'm just trying to give you paint the scene so you can feel me on that. So you get there, and maybe it says also that you're a VIP lawn care professional. You're the owner of the company, all right? You're the contractor. You're the one, you get out of the scene, you just make sure everybody else is doing their job. Maybe you do a little bit of leaf raking or something, but you're not doing a lot. You're mostly supervising, right? So I get on the scene, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing with that. I'm dressed the part, I'm looking the part, always come dressed the part. I didn't have to do any wardrobe with what they had available. They took one look at me, they're like, bam, he's good, let's go, all right? Now, get to set, they pick me, because first they sent in a few other lawn folks. Let's say there was one other guy that was supposed to be manager. He didn't look enough the part. So they said, send him back, go get that other guy. Let's go get Joseph. Yeah. right? Get on. They're seeming to ignore you. I mean, there's other people working, they're set up in the scene, but for whatever reason, production is not putting you in a place. They're not telling you to leave. They say, stay close, don't worry about it. They say, stay close, hang out, don't worry about it. But they're not ready to use you yet. And they don't even explain it. This is how it typically goes. They're dealing with everybody else, too many moving parts. You start feeling a little insignificant. Don't let that clog your vision. Don't let that get in your mind. Don't let that make you think that this is a waste of a day. Why did I come out? And you know you're getting paid. I mean, even if it's not a lot, I mean, background is background, but still, you're there, you're present, you're in the play, you're in the classroom, the ultimate classroom, on set. On set. You want to be a film actor? Be on set, period. Okay, but nobody tells you. Nothing's more important. Be on set. Okay, make that part clear too, right? So, you get out there, go through all the takes, you watch all the takes, should I say, you're not really in it. You're waiting, you go back to holding, you're like, man, well, okay, guess it's gonna be a laid back day. Then they start setting up for another scene. They come back, they say, all right, we need our paramedics team. They're getting everybody together. Lo and behold, they see something wrong with the look of the 5 they had originally chose. They take one of those people, they switch them over to a lawn care professional, and they say, we need one more. Stand up, let's get a line up. Yeah, that guy right there. So now Joseph is the lead of the paramedics team. Just like that. But you get switched into a whole new wardrobe. You ain't have to worry about that because they got clothes for you there. They do this all the time. It's very common on sets. But not only do you get a chance to be a lead paramedic, when the lead actor for the scene comes in, who's, let's say it's the coroner or something or whatever, right? Who's got to come to the scene to look over something that happened at this scenario. Guess who's standing right next to him? Guess who's got a magical feature? Guess who's gonna have family and friends and everybody losing their mind yet again, wondering, why is he not speaking though? This is awesome. He did it again. This guy's incredible. His batting average is insane. He's like the most featured background actor in the history of featuredom. Don't even sweat it, because your time is coming. So that was the whole message right there. I hope you got it. I'm saying be patient, never lose faith. Hope somebody's safe wherever they're going. There's the real paramedics, right? But no, seriously, it's there for you, y'all. It's a lot going on in this world, and you got to be present to let it happen, and you got to let it happen. Don't get in your own way. Don't let that original part of the day where you start feeling like they're not going to use me. Oh, is this a waste of time? Nothing's a waste of time. You're getting paid. You're being seen. People notice you, whether you think they're noticing you or not, or otherwise you wouldn't have gotten picked to be that featured guy or gal in that scene. Take that with you, do what you need with it. I hope it inspires you. Have a great day.